Alexander and George Hill is going to miss some extended time. As we said, the Rockets without John Wall, but still plenty of firepower for Houston. As the Rockets have won 6 consecutive, as this mini-series concludes, there's a closeout by Horford, and the Rockets pick up right where they left off on Monday night, as that first shot is a 3 from Christian Wood. It didn't get it. Instead, it went over to Tate, the rookie, and he got stripped from behind. Nicely by Maledon. 2-on-1 for the Thunder. Diallo attacks, goes right up at the rim, and the scoop layup is good.
You got to be able to attack this Houston high-powered offense.
Gordon will keep it himself, and we got an and-one opportunity.
Continue to stay aggressive. Don't allow the Rockets offense to stay in rhythm either.
Oladipo off that drive, and he kisses it off the glass. Right here for Houston, just 3.9 on the shot clock. Ball entered in, Wood camped out, corner 3, and he's got himself another one. He thought he got fouled.
A couple of those on Wood the other night.
Here's a steal by Horford. He wants to start the break. Dort dumps it off. Baisley goes up with the right hand. Nice finish. And I thought Isaiah Roby had a good comment too. He says he just knows where he wants to get to, knows how to get to his spots, and being aggressive on plays like that.
Yeah, absolutely. As Paris Lawson just alluded to, and just beelines it to the basket.
So much athleticism, and there is Oladipo.
And you got to shake somebody, and he knows how to shake. And a little bake too at the end.
It's tough too going against the grain and using the left hand, as you see Oladipo again with the step there, getting up to the rim. If you dribble,
well, 49% of all shots contested are going to be missed.
There's some great action there between Diallo and Isaiah Roby on that dive. Beautiful bounce pass. But the defense much sounder here in the first, as Cousins, boy, he turned the corner there on Baisley. And DeMarcus Cousins, still plenty of skill in that veteran body. It's with 6 turnovers. Darius Miller is in, playing his 4th game. What a pass! Muscala finds the dive there of Williams, who finishes it off the glass.
Turned the basketball over twice in the entire quarter with guys playing out of position and only give up 2 points.
Roby, deep catch. Can he make his move on Wood? And he adjusts nicely, going to that left hand. In with a little more pace, a little more aggression. Energy certainly engaged here in the early part of the second quarter. As House, boy, reverse layup. As Roby passes up the 3 instead. We'll get it back out to the perimeter. Williams, open corner, lets it fly, and he's got a 3. Maledon back in. Came over to try to put a little pressure on Wood, who's still able to fight that one up and in. Boy, this second unit, though, Mike came in, has done an admirable job as Muscala sets, fires, and hits. What has been a well-played first half for OKC. The Rockets stymied here on this end of the floor in a second effort.
They're doing a good job of forcing the Rockets to miss a lot of chippies at the basket.
Horford takes a bomb and counted in a foul. I think that the Thunder had enough physicality, and he wanted the Rockets to feel his team a little bit more. The Thunder made life difficult, as Jackson right there with Gordon on his hip, able to float that one up and in.
Almost like a jump shot, a teardrop.
Gordon will connect.
And see, that's what you don't want to allow him to do.
Just the 5th 3 of the first half for the Rockets. Maledon surveys. What a move. Nice play. Teo Maledon with the reverse. But Maledon again putting together another nice performance. Horford matched up on Gordon. Too much speed that time, and Horford did his best to keep him in front. A lot of contact as Cousins drains that 3. Thunder defense was superb as Horford spins away. Nice shot. Tough fade away by Al Horford. Boy, jump pass back out to the perimeter. Jackson gives it right back to him. There's that cut. We saw it a lot in the first half that time. Executed perfectly.
Yeah, that's textbooks. That's all.
Everything for him has been a near force, really, Mike. And again, he's trying to get his offense going, and that time able to bank it home.
Because got to mishandle the ball.
Horford muscled it up, but on the weak side, it's Diallo timing up the rebound perfectly. Double digits again for the 7th consecutive game. And Jackson takes it that away. Thunder with numbers. Baisley slicing down the lane, and the beautiful finish. See what Gordon does here. Got the whole side of the floor to himself, and he'll take Jackson off the deck.
You know it, man. And as I said, folks, yesterday was Groundhog Day. How about this great passing again? That's just beautiful. Coming out of a timeout, you know that's a set piece, and you get a dunk. And somebody gets $100 worth of something on the dunk.
Oh, and Hamidou Diallo came from behind and stole it away, and we got liftoff.
That's right, partner.
Or I should say on a jump.
Is that kind of like a self-pass, you think?
I guess you could say that, as Gordon is really the only offense for the Rockets at this point. Explore the Thunder in something a little bit different here, as Diallo is going to handle the point, as Horford's been going to that move throughout the game. Just a little step back. Dispossessed. Jackson spots up. Line drive three. No, Williams, the offensive board inside, and the putback is good. With the shot clock under 5, and his runner is off.
And the Thunder are opening up this game because they're not allowing those second chance points. That's a nice drive.
Boy, Isaiah Roby slices in. The defense fell asleep for a moment.
We just forced him into a tough shot.
Williams able to keep his dribble alive somehow. Still worked his way down to the rim, and the little scoop and score. Williams stepping up. Here is Roby again, taking the bump. Does not matter.
Just to make sure he made that shot. Thunder enjoying their biggest lead of the night. Still the biggest lead right now. Well, that big body of Tate off that glass. Well, how about the step through?
Great ball fake there by Isaiah Roby. Neither House or Oladipo.
Got the Rockets shooting 19% from downtown.
7 out of 37 after 28 on Monday, is Sterling Brown able to find his way to the cup. Well, the Thunder's grip on this game has been tight throughout. Really from the first quarter, it has continued throughout, and it continues through that three from Mike Muscala, who cans it from the corner. Been a real big booster for the Thunder on so many different levels, as you see once again the defense collapsing and just devouring DeMarcus Cousins there on that drive, and it's Roby on the other end going coast to coast.
Just being in a practice drill sometimes can feel good when you haven't been on the court for a while, so Darius Miller very grateful for the opportunity here in OKC.
In the arena here tonight, there would have been a big round of applause there for Isaiah Roby and Darius Miller, because the Thunder bench has just been getting the job done here tonight, outscoring the Rockets 44-15 in what has been a thin. Here's a fun matchup as Maledon tried to go right at Cousins, but Cousins got the best of him that time. Rockets quickly back, and there's a little advantage there. The officials not blowing the whistle. With aggressive defense, not allowing any kind of free looks, forcing turnovers, and not putting Houston at the free throw line. 20-point lead almost midway through quarter number 4. Williams adds to his total. Off it up again. So it has not been really a close game since the first quarter. Here is Williams, 19 points. His career high is 21. Horford lines it up. And now Horford's got himself his second three of the night. Well, Mark Daigneault talks a lot about playing for 48 minutes. The Thunder defense has been there for 48 minutes. You can take advantage of the next double voting day beginning tonight at 11 p.m. for your vote to count twice. And don't forget that you can also retweet the Thunder's mentions of Shea and Al. Mark Daigneault has referenced a lot these mini baseball series, Mike, where you get to play a team consecutive times and you get to work off of what happens with game one. And the Thunder really trying to use it to its advantage here.
And you shut them down on all facets.
This is going to be an interesting team to watch throughout the course of the regular season, because everybody assumes that the Rockets are just going to sort of fall apart in the absence of James Harden.
Massive victory against one of the NBA's hottest team without their leading scorer and starting point guard in George Hill and SGA.
Well, it was led by a hermetic Thunder defense. The fewest points allowed by